All right, welcome to class, guys. Great to see you guys all here today. Guess what? I am. Hopefully, you guys can see it. Mercury today. Today, I am a planet. This is going to be exciting. Yesterday, we had a great day, but guess what? Today is new. We have new things happening all the time over here, especially in the science classroom here. First of all, especially in the science classroom. So this is the idea here, guys. First of all, if you know anything about Mercury, it is the quickest planet. And you know what? That's what I did today for you guys. That is the quickest planet. So today, guess what? Today is probably going to be like the quickest planet, or not quickest planet, but the quickest class period ever that you'll probably see today. So we're really excited to see you guys here. We're not going to really do too much here. We're just going to try to get through as much as we can. So hopefully we're able to do that today. If you guys stick with me, then we'll be able to do that. Hopefully you guys can hear me also. Yesterday, I'm not sure what happened about yesterday because it's kind of weird because something kind of happened. It kind of went in and out. Not really sure, but you know what? We're here today. It's time there. Here we go. Mercury. So today I kind of did a little bit of demonstration about doing my karate skill, of course. Since the karate people got to be really fast, really quick, because people are coming at them all the time, and you want to make sure you're defending yourself like all the time. So that's great. Today we're actually going to go over stuff that we covered yesterday. So make sure you get all your stuff out. We're going to be doing over pages 287 and 288. So make sure you get that already now so that we can go over it at this time. So go ahead. Number one, it says what verse proves that God is created. The universe is just as one. Of course, we talked about that yesterday. It's very important that you guys understand that is how everything is created. That is how everything that we know that is happening around us about the solar system. The solar system is an amazing thing for us to consider. So it's really cool to see how that actually works. Number two says this. What verse says, even I have stretched out the heavens and all their hosts have I commanded. That is going to be Isaiah 45 as well. Isaiah 45:12 is going to be that one, that number two. So make sure you write that down. I'm going to be checking that right at 3 o'clock today. So make sure it's in for the class period today. So we'll be seeing you guys at that time. Number three. We're going to have the nebular hypothesis. This is the hypothesis that actually tells us that established evolutionary astronomers that states that the solar system was formed of cloud, gas, and dust. Of course, we're going to have this idea here. Of course, that we're going to have things that are happening all around us. We're going to have things that being intruded in our lives, especially in the solar system. Those things, those planets, and those rock layers, comets are going to be collapsing, hitting each other, exploding, of course, but that's not necessarily true. We already know that God has established the universe that is only created the earth and space. Genesis 1:16, 17 says, I got created the heavens and earth. And he made the suns also, he also made the stars. All that, idea, we've already covered that really excessively a lot in our previous class period. Number 5. Accretion. Hopefully you guys didn't realize I went through 1, 2, 3. I skipped 4, unfortunately. So we're gonna go right to 5. So number 5 here says, "What's the evolutionary game? Which collided, the chunks of rocks can stick together to form even larger pieces." So that's really how the evolutionary people really think that actually happened, but not necessarily true. So make sure you guys understand accretion. ACCREATION. So there we go. Let's continue. Number 6, how did the nebular hypothesis scientifically sound? All right, we already covered this a little bit, so we can make sure that we go over that as well. It says no one really saw it. No one saw it. No one saw it happen. So how are you able to see something? How are you able to do something like this sound in order for it to actually be science? So it's not necessarily true. Number 2 for our number 6 one that we know contest this hypothesis. Whoa, that is my bow staff here. Sorry guys. Hope it's not too much distraction. So here's the idea here. That no one can contest the hypothesis. So it's kind of interesting because if you want to try to make scientific materials, you have to be able to do your best to, in fact, in order to attest that. And if you're not testing that, well, then how are you really able to prove that, especially if it's a hypothesis? All right, next thing, number 3, planets and moons do not have the same composition. As we look at different areas of the world, especially for the Earth, compared to Mercury, of course, could be a planet, all right, which are So we're gonna have that idea as well. So make sure you guys understand that as well. Number three, actually number four, we're gonna skip. What? We're gonna skip. Three, but we're gonna skip. No, we're not gonna skip. We already did three, so we'll do it. All right, so number four, comets don't go last very long, especially in the universe. They are traveling very fast, and so when they're traveling very fast, well, they're gonna run into each other. When they run into each other, well, then they're actually gonna be colliding, which is how everything. So here we go. Here's your homework. We're starting our homework now. So number one says this: what term describes composition of interplanetary space? It's going to be a vacuum. Kind of interesting. No, it's not going to be a vacuum cleaner. No, it's going to happen in space. You remember that we were talking a little bit about, especially in space, it's about 1/3 about the gravity that we have compared to Earth here. So we have this idea here. Of course, on Earth we experience gravity. I experienced that to you guys yesterday, of course, when I was jumping off the chair. That's kind of cool to see and even experience for you guys. Not only that, let's see number two. I just like, sorry, I didn't just. Number two, it says, I like gravity because I like playing basketball. Basketball is probably one of my favorite sports. Of course, I can play other sports. I like many other sports, such as, what's another sport? I like football, soccer. I mean, I play soccer. I think last time I played soccer, I was like, it was kind of cool, so that was pretty fun. So hopefully, we like gravity. Some of you said you dislike gravity. Those are valid answers too, so I'm definitely gonna accept it. So make sure you guys get all those answers at 4 o'clock. Not 4. Ooh, get 4 o'clock out of your mind. 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Make sure you turn in this worksheet by 3 o'clock today, and then you should be all set. So make sure you guys are doing that for us today. Not only that, we're dealing with the planets today. Of course, our first one, Mercury. Of course, Mercury. Let's talk about Mercury. If you know anything about Mercury, it's going to be the fastest planet. Of course, it's going to be the speediest. Oh, that's kind of cool word, speediest. Didn't really know that was a word, but now you know that. However, before we get into starting about Mercury, we need to talk a little bit about the planets. Of course, we have this idea, and we have this idea where we're seeing planets in the solar system, and they're colliding. Not really colliding, I shouldn't say that, but they're orbiting. We already talked about Kepler's. Planets are in a lot of motion, that they're trying to elliptical form, goes through a period, as well as when it gets further away from the sun, it's going to slow down. When it gets closer to it, it's going to speed up. So I know that. Hopefully, you guys know that. All right, so let's continue here. So we got number two right here. It says, state the inner planet starting from the first planet. Of course, Mercury. Woo, Mercury. That's going to be our first planet today. So as you kind of realize here, we're going to be talking about this a lot, actually. So therefore, we're going to be talking about Mercury, Venus, and Mars. So Mercury, Venus, and Mars, kind of right next to each other, right in that row. Mercury's going to be our first one. That's the one we're going to be talking about. The second one, we're actually going to be talking about Venus. Of course, Venus is actually going to be kind of cool. That's going to be kind of exciting to think about that as well. We also have number 4 on that one, Earth. Of course, well, we're living on Earth right now. It's one of the planets that actually are suitable for life, and that's a really cool experience, actually. And then finally, our last one will be Mars. Mars is going to be that really yellowish planet in the sky. Sometimes what you're going to be able to do is actually see that at any time. I downloaded the app so that I can see it. Haven't quite woken up early enough to actually see that, but I should probably do that sometime. So number 6, notice the difference between number 1 and number 6. Okay, so first of all, number 1 says what are heavenly bodies that appear in one of the sky across the sky. Okay, so they're going across the sky because we already know that they're already going through a motion that we see here. We are going through pages 289 to 290. So make sure you guys understand that too. I see a hand raised. Looks like we have Nicholas. Yes. I gave the wrong worksheet. Well, that is not okay. Let me take a look here real quick for you guys. Make sure I did do the right worksheet because I thought I didn't do the right worksheet. May have been do the right worksheet. Or maybe I did something wrong and I didn't correctly. What I might actually have, let's see, we already did 2D9, 2D. One second, guys. Sorry about that. We got a lot of things going on today, especially since, I'm around. We don't have a school at school, I'm trying to get costumes and everything, all cool. But obviously, that's not going to work. All right, so it looks like I might have uploaded a chemistry worksheet. After class, I got to upload that worksheet right now. Just make sure you guys pay attention, and I'll give you the numbers in a second here. So number 6, it says this: what is an object that orbits another? That's going to be a satellite. Satellites are going to orbit one another. Notice that satellites go in orbit, circling around the planet, of course. So it's kind of interesting. We're going to see this a lot, even especially with our 8 planets that we have here. They're going to be orbiting, but of course, you got to think about how are some of the things that we're actually going to measure or even look at this planet. Well, it's going to be by satellites. Satellites are kind of cool to experience as well. Number 7 says interesting facts about the planet Mercury. You need to write this down. Make sure you guys are paying attention right now. You need to write this down because it's in your worksheet that we have here. Sorry, I'm not sure why I didn't upload that correctly, but I'll correct it, upload it correctly after class. So you guys can work on it in the so 7 number 1, it is the fastest planet. Of course, that's why I'm really talking really fast right now because I am Mercury today, which is awesome. And so I'm going to be the speediest planet as well. So then I'm going to have the fastest orbit, of course. When we get closer to the sun, each planet that we get closer to the sun is actually going to go faster around the sun. So therefore, the Earth, traveling 365 days on the year, which creates its period. Since the Mercury is closer to it, therefore it's going to be a lot smaller. Next thing, number 2, it's the smallest planet, actually. Kind of interesting. Not only that, is it in fact the fastest orbit, but it's going to be the smallest planet out of all the other planets, which is pretty amazing to think about. If you guys remember talking about the gravity, that all of those have different attractions to each other. It's kind of interesting that it's a small planet. Good enough. I read that down. Oh, yes. Number 3, closest to the sun. Of course, it's going to be the first one. It's our first inner planet. Remember, we already talked about our outer planet, inner planet. Of course, well, we're going to make sure we understand the closest planet to the sun is, in fact, Mercury. So make sure you guys understand that as well. Homework tonight. Well, you have your homework section right there. What I'm going to actually do right now for you guys, since I am Mercury today, and we're trying to get through things as fast as we can, well, I'm going to actually upload this. See if I can do this actually right now so that you guys can start working on that. And that can pretty much be your classwork for today. Make sure you guys do get that worksheet done. Not only that, make sure you guys do begin to, I'm trying to look at this, make sure I got the right pages. There we go, okay. Finally, I'm uploading it right now. All right, so it should be uploaded online for you guys up at this time. Let's see, I'm gonna press on the attachment, make sure it's okay, and then I can open it and see if it is the correct one. It looks like we have some questions as well. So make sure you guys actually put in yesterday's worksheet in by 3 p.m. today. So you guys have about 45 minutes to do that, and then begin working on the worksheet for today that we need to get done as well. And then once you guys have that all accomplished and you guys are ready to go, since we are talking about planets, and today we were talking about our first planet, which is Mercury, which is the fastest planet, it is the smallest as well as the fastest orbit that we can see here. It is going to be the closest one to the sun. Therefore, I am actually going to end early for you guys since we are dealing with Mercury. So we're getting done with today's lesson. So if you guys are ready to go, we'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day. If you guys have any questions, stay in the line. I want to answer you guys' questions. Very important that we do that. I still think that we have all that. Yeah, everything should all be ready to go and everything. It's all in your book. There we go. Yep. So I just uploaded the correct page for you guys. So make sure you guys go look at it. See you guys later. If you guys have questions, let's have some hands. Here we go. So Caleb Love, yes. 289 to 290. There you go. All right, so we have Ashley, yes. Well, it's not doing too well. Well, actually, the one in biology, not too great. The one in my aquarium, we still got some fish there, so we'll still survive. All right, Musa, yes. I have 4. I started with 7. Babies, there's 3 of them, and then 1 pleco. The snails, those have bit the dust a long time ago. The cleaning fish, the pleco is still there. Yeah. Okay. All right, any more questions? Oh, I just unmuted a whole bunch of people. Accidentally did that. All right, so any more questions? Any more questions at all? Jetstone, can you go over number 1 through 5? We've already done it. Yes, Jen. There's only three. Oh, okay, I see. So it's the fastest orbit, smallest planet, closest to the sun, fastest. So that's the fastest orbit. So therefore, it's the fastest. All right, excellent. So, yeah, anyone else at all? All right, guys, don't have any more questions. We'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of the day.